Leaving 1,700, climbing by the truck at 2, United 2070 Heavy.
2070 Heavy, thank you. Contact NorCal 120.9 today.
20.9, good talking to you, United 2070 Heavy.
And November 795, Alpha, contact NorCal 120.9.
Guys, that's 237 longer there.
Horizon 2941, contact Oakland Center, 119.75.
119.75, Horizon 2941. Good day.
11 taking NorCal departure, radar contact on maintain flight level 190.
190, Hawaii, left heading.
Contact approach 123.7, good day. 3187. 27 Charlie Tango. Climbing 5,000. Ray 73903 Northwell approach. And you're just going to remain at 5,500 on your way to Monterey?
That's very good. 5,000.
Number 393, Roger. Open altimeter 2987. 27 Charlie Tango, radar contact. The position is reported and takes the cross elevation at 5,500 and then west to the shoreline. West shoreline.
Hello, NorCal, United 2070 Heavy out of 3,000, climbing via the truck in 2.
Yeah, 2070 Heavy, Norfolk departure, Roger.
1140, so long.
Departure Skyhawk 73015, passing at 3,800, 5,360.
73015 Northwell approach, sun left heading 320, vector to Napa, Oakland altimeter 2987.
2987 and heading, turn left heading 32005.
Napa 795 Alpha, Northwell approach, Roger, and the open altimeter 2987. Number 393, contact approach 125.35, good day.
2535, copy today's 6-6. Cal, Cessna 739er Uniform Lima with you, 1600.
Cessna 739 Uniform Lima, Northwell approach, Oakland altimeter 2987. Resume own navigation and delete altitude.
Normal nav for 9er Uniform Lima, thank you.
November 015, and what's your approach request?
015 request the ILS for runway 1 left at Napa.
Number 015, Roger, did you want to go direct Rebus or you want back to?
We're 172 Slant Alpha, no GPS with love vectors, 015.
Number 015, fly heading 300, vector to ILS on Napa.
300, 015.
Skywest 6514, contact Oakland Center, 119.75, today.
1975, cheers, Skywest 5514.
On 11 Heavy, Oakland Center, 134.15, Heavy day.
3415, Hawaiian 11 Heavy, hello.
Departure Southwest 126 is out of 1,000 for flight level 190. What's restriction?
Southwest 126, North departure, better contact, climb unrestricted, maintain flight level 190.
Unrestricted, thank you, up to flight level 190, Southwest 126.
Alpha 95 Alpha, clear direct Santa Monica.
First Santa Monica, 95 Alpha.
South 1817 2.2 via the Armin 2, via the 6-4. 17 over the flight for the continent, climbing unrestricted, maintain level 190. Unrestricted level 190, South 1817.
Base Flight 5, NorCal approach, open altimeter 2987, remain north and west of the Bay Bridge.
1817, 10 left and 160, that's speed. Southwest 1817, 10 left and 160, that's speed. Southwest 1817, left heading 160.
United 2070 Heavy, contact open center 119.75, good day.
119.75, United 2070 Heavy. Good day.
Norfolk Skywest 5616, 1500, climbing via the stick 4.
5616, on to the flight, contact 5 unrestricted, maintain 501
Unrestricted 190, Skywest 5616.
Departure good at 48, 1.7, 2000.
Pilot 48, North Approach, contact climb unrestricted, and altitude 4,000.
Unrestricted, maintain 4,000, while at 48.
Norfolk Skywest 711 Papa, 1800, climbing 190, runway heading.
Skywest 711 Papa, NorCal departure, better contact. Southwest 126, turn right, direct deadhead.
Direct ahead, thank you, Southwest 126.
Hello, NorCal, United 647, out of 900 for 190.
United 647, NorCal departure, better contact. Southwest 126, contact open center 125.85, good day.
Hey, same to you, thanks for the help, Southwest 126.
Pilot 48, turn right heading 350, vector to Hayward, and advise information India.
Right, 350 will advise with India, while at 48.
Number 015 traffic, 10 o'clock, 6 miles, turning northwestbound. We'll be northeastbound, we'll be level out at 4,000, to beneath you, Dalton.
Look, 015.
Okay, with 711 Papa, amend altitude, maintain 8,000.
8000, Skywest 711 Papa.
Okay, with 711 Papa, turn right heading 030.
Skywest 711 Papa.
Pilot 48, turn right heading 090.
Right, 090, while at 48.
Number 95 Alpha, traffic 2 o'clock, 8 miles northeastbound, 6,000 for 8,000, restricted beneath you and Embraer.
This is for the traffic, 95 Alpha.
Okay, with 711 Papa, traffic 10 o'clock, 8 miles southeastbound, 8,600. You can expect higher northeast of that traffic from Malibu.
Look at Skywest 711 Papa.
Twilight 48 traffic, about 3 o'clock, 1 o'clock and 4 miles northwestbound, level at 5,000. Hey, Skyhawk.
Looking for the traffic, while at 48. Negative contact yet.
015, we have a Gulf Stream in sight.
015, thank you.
NorCal, United 320, 1.5, climbing via the trucking.
Connected to PilotEdge.
At 320, NorCal departure, better contact. United 647, and altitude maintain 8,000.
47.
Departure Skywest 5625, 1000 for 19,000, runway heading.
Skywest 625, NorCal departure, better contact. United 647, clear direct to Raw, expect higher service.
647.
Skywest 711 Papa, traffic no factory, climb and maintain level 190.
11 190, Sky 711 Papa.
8312 Hotel, 2000. Hotel 28 312 Hotel, level 2000.
Altimeter 2987. Number 12 Hotel, this is my navigation, open altimeter 2987, delete altitude restriction.
All right, delete altitude restriction 2987, thank you.
I think it's funny that there's a Cape Air plane here. I don't know why. Alright, this is my only owned FS Economy plane. Let's get rid of the statics. I already know the fuel and everything, so we don't have to do anything except we'll take off. We'll pick up IFR in the air because it's overcast, but we'll take off VFR and then pick up IFR in the air. Pop up IFR, I guess you could say. Oops, sorry, stupid. My webcam. Hang on. Forgot to put my webcam up. All right. How's that? Let me see. There we go. Now we have a pilot on board. So we need to file a flight plan. So we are going from Mather's Field to Half Moon Bay. So it's decent weather here, it's pretty much decent, but Half Moon Bay is overcast. So see, it's kind of cloudy. If I can drag this. Yeah. I'll pick up the, yeah, we'll just we'll just file it. So 7,000. And then I'll file it and we'll get out of here VFR though. Then we'll pick up IFR a little bit closer. Just play it by ear. So we needed 130 gallons of fuel. So that would be basically $7. So $910 in fuel for the FBO at Superior Aviation. That's where we're sitting. And looks like we are not alone. See, where's he at? Oh, he's at Sacramento. He's at a different airfield. Okay. It's filed. I need to let me see. I don't think I have this airplane in here. No. Is there? It's a P. It's not in here, so we need to add an airframe. We'll call it what is the? Do I have a registration for this thing? Yep. N13 T for turbo, and it's a MHR. There is no ID for that. All right, so we can go to flight planning, load the latest one I just did. Flying on PilotEdge. All right, we've got that taken care of. I'm gonna see if we have the overlay in the sim yet. Nope, no overlay. So how do I fix that? All right, we got the overlay kicking now. And let's go to FS Economy. And we'll start the flight. We got our 5 passengers, 130 gallons of fuel. And we'll shut the door there. Open up the window. All that looks fine. Where's my check sheet? Brake is on. Fuel. All right, we got 2 fuels, props full, throttles off. It's a turboprop, it's not a piston type. Avionics is off. Battery is up here. So let me get these things set up. So exit light on, wing, land. Beacon on, position lights on. Off, 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 off. Tail lights on. Do seatbelt smoking, battery on. All right, all that is up and running. Nav light, beacon, smoking, seatbelts, lights on, oil cooler doors open. All right, we've got fuel pressures, we got oil pressures, and everything else looks good. All of our lights are there. All right. Ignition. Actually, fuel pump. We got fuel pressure on engine 1. Prop area clear. Ignition. Starter. Wait for 16. Add fuel. Lighter off. Starter off, ignition off. Bring the percent up to 68, and we'll check the generator on engine 1. So generator got 28 volts. It's a good test. Turn it back off. All right, let's go with fuel pump on engine 2. Got oil pressure on engine 2. Ignition and starter, and we'll kick it on at 16. Ignition, starter. 16. Add fuel. All right. Starter off, ignition off. All right, oil pressure is in the green on both engines. We'll do right gen, we got 28. Left gen, both gens are on, that's fine. Engine start checklist complete. Get environment kicked on, so master on, auto. Put that on, come over here for pressure. We're at sea level right now and we'll be ascending. Didn't mean to do that. All right. Let's turn on our avionics. And Mather's Field has ATIS, I think, 1832. COM2.
Sacramento Mather Information Sierra. 1700 Zulu weather. Wind 190 at 9. Visibility more than 10. Sky clear. Temperature 22. Dew point 12. Altimeter 2979. Arriving runway 22 left. Departing runway 22 left.
Alright, we'll monitor guard on channel 2. And CTAF is, where is it? 120.65. I'll look it up though to make sure it hasn't changed. Frequencies do change, so you have to update your stuff there. So elevation for Mather's Field, I need to check that too. We'll do MHR 98 feet. We are right on the money for the altimeter, so that is correct. We are facing 250, so that is correct. 120.65 is CTAF. So we got that dialed in. NorCal departures 127.4. So we'll use that to grab our IFR, if I even do IFR. But we'll do flight following if we don't do IFR. Let's see how the weather looks. All right, so 127.4 is NorCal. We're gonna have to figure out which VOR to use for location. So we'll check on that as well. Takeoff trim is already set. Cabin pressure is set. We'll check our flaps. All right, flaps. We need, let's figure out what we're gonna do. So real quick, let's take a look at this map because I'm gonna do VFR, but see how cloudy. You know what? I'm gonna pick up the IFR in the air because it is overcast in this area, including Half Moon Bay. So I'm just gonna file this Sacramento. I'll just file that with ATC. So we're going there. What's the wind at Half Moon Bay? 200 at 13, gusting to 16. So 200, so probably be what, runway 30. 200. Wait a second. Yeah, so we're gonna have to land for 1-2 from Gobs. So we're gonna have to use an RNAV approach in because of the winds. We have to think of that. So, but everything else, a few at 600 feet, scattered at 2,000. I'm just going to do IFR. That's too many clouds. I'm not even going to try it. All right, so IFR it is. We'll pick it up in the air because it's actually pretty decent right here. Except it would help to show you how to follow the IFR. All right. So to follow the IFR, it's a tech route, right? So the reason I'm doing 7,000, even though we're going, what is this, west? So technically it should be 8,000, right, for IFR because you're going west, but not with a tech route. So if you go to the tech route supplement, for example, you go to the southwest, and it's around page 500 or so. Northern California, so we're going from Mathers Field area, MHR, and we're going to Half Moon Bay, so that is our route as I put in, and you'll notice we are in M class, which is a turboprop, right? So 7,000. So tech routes are not always the same as IFR rules because they have their own rules. So usually you go west on IFR is even, but in this case it's an odd. So whatever. So we're going to highlight that because we're going to need that. And we'll come down here. As long as San Francisco is landing west. But actually that's, yeah, that's right. So PilotEdge. We're going to do a tech route. So I'm going to copy the tech route and we'll put that there. Mathers 15. We are a pay to slant golf 7,000 Half Moon Bay. File. All right, now we're good. Hey Noel, how you doing? test on our lights. All that's fine. Pop it up a little bit. Make sure I am showing en route on FS Economy. Yes. I got this little cheater autopilot here because I like it. It's the only airplane I use this thing for. So we're going to do flight director. We're going to go up to 7,000, 2,000 feet per minute. We're going to arm heading. And that's all I need for right now. We're going to take off on runway 22 right. So that runway heading is 221. We got runway heading set up. Windshield wipers are down here. We'll check in case we run into any rainstorms. Alright, let's check our reversers real quick. Alright, reverse works. Get our weather one more time.
Weather information Sierra. 1700 Zulu weather. Wind 190 at 9. Visibility more than 10. Sky clear. Temperature 22. Dew point 12. Altimeter 2979.
Alright.
Arriving runway 22 left. Departing runway.
Alright, so we are on CTAF, which is 120.65. There's traffic, Cheyenne 139, taxiing to runway 22 right from North GA. There's traffic. Alright, so we are going to move here, so we're going to do taxi light on. Check our controls, we got left, right, so whichever way you turn, it should pop up. Free and clear. Rudder pedals are working. Even in the sim, you got to check all that stuff. Pull up my flight plan on my laptop over here. Alright. Yeah, I guess we'll, yeah, I'll pick up the IFR. So, I think I've got this already plugged in. Let me do flight plan. Menu. Delete. Mathers to Half Moon Bay. I know it's outdated, that's fine. It's still the same. Put on GPS. We'll activate Sacramento as activate that leg. Reduce that to 20 miles. All right. Do a little run up over here. We'll check the pneumatic pressure, which is the de-icing system. So we'll test that. It'll be in the green here in a moment. Let's bring up the RPMs to 1800 RPM to do that. All right, so the wind is 210 at 9 knots. So let's turn into the wind. All right, 210 brakes on. Bring up. $1,800. We'll come up here to surface de-ice. And now we have pneumatic pressure in the green, so that's working. RPMs are too high. Get back to 18. All right, pneumatic pressure is back off. Fuel pressure, oil pressure, everything is in the green. All right, oil cooler doors closed. Pitot, windshield heat low, pitot on. Landing light, stupid track IR. Only thing bad with this airplane, can't look at the, I can't look up for some reason. All right, landing lights on, strobes, turn that wing light on, seat belts are on. Otherwise, everything looks good. We're gonna rotate 100 knots, which is yeah, right there. All right, we are ready. And like I said, we'll pick up the IFR once we get in the air. Mather's traffic, Cheyenne 139, be taken off runway 22 right for a straight out departure, Mather's traffic. All right. Windsock, it's about 10 knots right down the runway. All right, props full, engine's 50%. Prop is full, add in torque. Hundred knots, rotate. Positive rate, gear coming up. And we're off. See you later. About 150 indicated is a good speed for climb. All right. Reduce the prop out of the red there. It's about 19 on the prop. flying like a madman. All right, we're gonna go up to 7,000. Switch over to NorCal 127.4. Prop sync. Where the hell is the prop sync? All right, I gotta turn this autopilot on. Autopilot is on. Where's the prop sync? Prop sync is down here. Turn that on.
Number 3 Mike Delta, contact Seattle approach 125.6.
Turn off our landing lights and taxi lights and wing lights. Strobes are on. Everything else is on. We'll turn off the seat belts for right now. And we'll make a turn towards Sacramento. Actually, what is Sacramento's?
Approach November 583 Mike Delta is out of 16,200 for 13,000 at RVAD. Looking to see the ILS, Vector's ILS, Zulu, runway 16 right, information out.
World VFR Sacramento is 4,100.
Seattle approach, Roger, thanks, and expect Vector's ILS Zulu.
Just want to make sure I wasn't busting in airspace. And let me do Sacramento. Where is my map? I need to squawk too, dang it.
That's Mike Delta, after RVAD, descend and maintain 10,000.
After RVAD, descend and maintain 10,000, 583 Mike Delta.
Forgot to squawk. I should hold up here at 7,000. Afternoon, NorCal. Cheyenne 1399 VFR 7000, right by the Sacramento VOR. I'd like to pick up my IFR to Half Moon Bay.
Number 139er NorCal, departure, squawk 4646.
4646, 1399. 4646.
Number 139er radar contact, almost directly now overhead the Sacramento VOR is cleared to Half Moon Bay. Via as filed, maintain 7,000, executive altimeter 2981.
Clear to Half Moon Bay as filed, and can you repeat the altimeter 1399?
Executive altimeter 2981.
2981, 1399. All right. So let me continue this turn, and then we can do we'll intercept that flight plan. So we'll do GPS. That is already active, so I don't have to do anything there. So I'll intercept that again. And we'll reduce our props to 20. And we're going to intercept the airway right now, which is Victor something. So I'm going to hit nav. It's Victor 334 to Sunol. And then I'm also going to want to do an RNAV approach in the Half Moon Bay more than likely, because it is cloudy over there. All right, let's open up these tables for these guys. engines are
Number 5 Alpha
stable.
Kilo, pilot's discretion, maintain 10,000.
Fuel flow is fine. Everything's in the green. Alright, so Half Moon Bay. I can get rid of Mather's field information. Half Moon Bay is 63 feet. So I'm going to write that down. Wrong paper. 63 feet.
Number 1399, contact NorCal approach 120.95.
NorCal approach 120.905, 1399. Alright, 120.905.
Number 5 Alpha Kilo, contact Seattle Center 121.4.
So we'll pop that over to NorCal. And let me see. NorCal approach, Cheyenne 1399, 7000.
Number 335 Alpha Kilo, Seattle Center, Siskiyou altimeter 29086, say request.
Alright, so Half Moon Bay is 2989er for altimeter. Alright, so 2989er
Number 5 Alpha Kilo, maintain 11,000.
plus 500. So we need 500 on the pressure.
139er NorCal approach Oakland, altimeter 29087.
2987, 1399. Alright, 2987, we're good there. And the wind is 200 at 13, so like I said, we're going to be planning for an RNAV. So plus 500 on that, which we'll do when we start descending. Looks like it's already set at 500, so I won't have to do anything except put it in descend mode when I'm ready.
Number 5 Alpha Kilo, maintain VFR.
And then Half Moon Bay, we're going to do an GPS approach for runway 12 from Gobs transition. So I'm going to come out, he's going to vector me to Gobs. It's overcast at 1500 feet there. So we'll land on 12. So CTAF for Half Moon Bay is normal Unicom 0.8. And then NorCal's 135.1, so probably will give me that for that area. So I have that on the standby. And then AWAS is 127, just so we can get the most current weather when we get closer. 27. All right, so we are pretty much set, except I need to punch in the approach. So plan for that from Gobs, load it, coming up to the Bravo. So eventually, I'll just say I'm current with weather, and then he'll vector me to Gobs.
November 3 Mike Delta, you said to maintain 6,000.
6,000 for Mike Delta.
Number 139er, depart soon, I'll direct the Woodside VOR. Advise when you have the weather for Half Moon Bay.
Depart Sunol, direct to the Woodside VOR, and current with weather at Half Moon Bay. Request the RNAV 12 from Gobs 1399.
November 139er with San Francisco departing the 2 8s and 1s. I'll see what I can do about getting you in at Gobs. Standby.
Woodside. So I need to add in a waypoint, I guess. Woodside VOR Where is Woodside? We go to World Low. Oakland, San Francisco. Where is Woodside? Oh, I see it. OSI. So I need to add OSI. So we're going to go from Sunol to Woodside, and then we already have that set up.
Square 3 Mike Delta, turn 10 degrees right, vectors for the ILS Zulu runway 16 right approach.
10 right, 583 Mike Delta.
This plane is super fast. This is the only one that I own on FS Economy.
Maintain VFR, frequency change approved, we'll see ya.
This is obviously Orbix True Earth for NorCal, and I also have their SoCal. And if I did a stream yesterday for the new Riverside RAL airport that Rising Dawn put out. Matter of fact, the Half Moon Bay that we're flying into now is the same developer that put out Riverside, and I'm gonna tell you what, that is the coolest airport scenery pack I have ever bought. It's got so many aspects to it. It's not just the airport, it's the SpaceX launch. You can watch a rocket ship. You can you can set the date, and the airport would go to a like an air show with a whole bunch of planes and people walking around. But if you change the date, then it goes back to a normal operations. It is super cool, and it's priced just right. It's only like 25 bucks, so it's about the same cost as a bigger airport, but he has so much other stuff. Birds fly around, so I think it's his second, maybe third airport that he's done. But you'll see Half Moon Bay too, and that's what made me think to do this flight. Plus I needed to do the FS Economy. I think I had one more day left on these jobs. Time permitting, after I land at Half Moon Bay, I might do another flight with my other favorite GA, which is the Cessna 310 Lima, and it might take off from what is that one? North Bend, Oregon to Eugene. That's not too long of a flight, but we'll see how long of a flight this takes. It shouldn't take too long to get there.
TBM, correction, Cheyenne 13909er, turn right, heading 270 vectors, GOBS, and maintain 7,000.
270 vectors for GOBS, maintain 7,000, 1399. Alright, let's go.
Number 3 Mike Delta, descend to maintain 4,000.
Heading.
4,000, 3 Mike Delta.
Number 13909er, contact NorCal approach 135.1, I have your request there.
Roger, NorCal 135.1, 1399. That's 270, and we'll do 135.1 like I suspected, and then we'll get a direct to GOBS at some point. NorCal approach, Cheyenne 1399, 7000.
Cheyenne 1399 NorCal approach. Good afternoon, San Francisco. Altimeter 2985, descend and maintain 6000.
2985 and descend to 6000, 1399.
Richard Mike Delta, descend and maintain 3000.
3000, 3 Mike Delta.
85. Alright, we have to watch our speed now so we don't overspeed. Since we're descending, I'll go ahead and set the cabin rate for descent. So about 500 feet, so that's fine. He's going to vector us to Gobs because Half Moon Bay is in the soup. So, but the minimums gets us down to 300 feet, and I'm showing. Hey, Coast Pilot.
Right, heading 090.
583 Mike Delta.
Let's see what you wrote here. You're flying the pilot scarfing up the jobs from North Bend to Eugene. Yep, that's me. That's me, but I only do it like once or twice a month. But yeah, that is a typical city pair for me while the Cessna is there.
Number 583 Mike Delta, 6 miles from Jugva, turn right heading 130, maintain 3000.
One day I'd like to buy the, I want to buy the Cessna,
right approach.
and that way I can have a guaranteed Cessna for that, for those jobs. Because one of these days someone's going to take it from me and fly it somewhere else. But the 310, for whatever reason, is not very popular. Like, I can't think, let me see. FS Economy. So if we come over here, go to My Flight, and this 310 is the one that I like to use. So I use it, as few people have used it. I've used it twice. No, 3 times.
Captain Tower, Foxtrot Alpha Mike Charlie, 3 mile final 27. Charlie Foxtrot Alpha Mike Charlie, thanks sir, runway 27, clear touch and go, and a go left downwind departure approved.
Seatbelts back on.
Clear touch and go, and left.
No more tables for you. He's gonna take us right over San Fran. That's funny. You're the culprit. Yep. Oh, missed approach. I need to know that. All right, so we could take it down for the LPV, which is like an ILS. It's not, I don't think it's considered precision approach. I could be wrong. I don't have that kind of formal training, but I know it's somewhat reliable as long as your altimeter setting is correct, down to 300 radar. And then for missed approach, looks like we'll be doing a U-turn back to Seams. So for missed, climb to 700, then right turn to 4,000, direct to Seams and hold. So that should already be
Cheyenne 1399, turn left heading 250.
Left turn 250, 1399. All right, 250. So I like to write down, I do 700 and then R for right, and then up to 4,000 at Seams.
November 583 Mike
And I'm
Delta,
paying attention
ILS
to it just because of how much cloud cover is over Half Moon Bay. So we'll take it all the way down to 300. If we don't see the airport at 300, then we'll fly the mist, and then we'll be turned.
1399ers, clear direct Gobs.
Clear direct Gobs 1399.
Olympia ground, Diamond Star 1113 Echo, look for instruments to Oak Harbor.
Number 113 Echo, Olympia ground on request, will be full route standby.
Alright, so we're going straight to Gobs, and then that will take us down. So Gobs is about 3,000 for the MEA, and then Juice, or Foos, looks like Juice to me, 3,000. Final approach fix, this is where you can tell where the LPV actually starts to kick in. 17,000. So he'll probably tell me to cross Gobs at or above 3,000, and then we'll descend to 17,000 after Foos at like 1,000, maybe 1,200 feet per minute or something. Actually, I can put in a VNAV, and we'll do 1,700.
Seattle departure frequency 120.4.
Say 0.4 of a mile from whatever that is, 1,200 down. So that will give us our descent profile to be at 1,700 feet at the final approach fix, and then we can activate the arm.
Altitude 3,000, expect 7,000 after 10. Seattle frequency 120.4 and transponder 3247, 1113 Echo.
7-13 Echo, just a verified departure procedure. It's the Yelm 5, Yankee Echo Lima Mike. Yelm 5 departure, radar vectors Olympia.
Roger that, Yelm 5, 1113 Echo.
7-13 Echo, thanks, read back correct. Cheyenne 13999 across, Gobs at or above 4,000, cleared the RNAV runway 12 approach into Half Moon Bay.
Cross Gobs at or above 4,000, cleared RNAV runway 12 into Half Moon Bay 1399.
3 Mike Delta, safe parking.
Alright, so the lowest we can go is 4,000 initially.
Over the south ramp, perfect.
We'll start down
Alpha, then Alpha 9 into the ramp
now.
on my frequency, we'll see.
Take out some of the power. We can cross Gobs at 4,000, and then we'll use the descent profile for the rest of it. In fact, we'll set it at 1,200 feet per minute, because that's what I have that set for.
Broke out right at minimums.
Beautiful.
And we'll grab our weather, so it's 2987. So that's very important for an RNAV approach. Wind 130 at 11, so I'm going to put my heading bug on the wind.
Altimeter 2987.
130 at 11, so that way I'll know where the wind is coming from. We're doing an RNAV approach. So. Alright. Bay. Approach chart. Approach RNAV 12. I'm having it on my other my other screen over here. And then the next, so we'll go down to 3,000 after Gobs, and then we'll shoot for 17,000. So we'll turn on our lights, not that it's going to do much good. think my wife might be getting home. If she is and he starts barking like crazy, which he is, I'm going to mute the microphone until she comes in.
Yakima Tower, Foxtrot Alpha Mike Charlie, clear the zone 6 miles to the southwest. Charlie Foxtrot Alpha Mike Charlie, that's no problem. Once you leave the Delta airspace in the U.S., you can frequency change all on your own if we don't give you anything. Thanks for flying in. We'll see you soon. Thank you very much, and I'll stay on the crew.
All right. Coming up to our program descent profile, so we'll start on our way down here in just a second. All right, we're gonna do flaps 1 at 150. And then final approach speed will be 120 knots. All right, we have to pass Juice or whatever, Foose, higher than 3,000.
No traffic observed between you and Half Moon Bay. Radar services are terminated. Report cancellation of IFR or missed approach while you're born on this frequency, or you can cancel on the ground within 5 minutes of landing on 122.2. Change to the advisory frequency is approved.
Change frequency approved, 1399, thanks. All right, so we're gonna go to CTAF. Half Moon Bay traffic, Cheyenne 139, established on the RNAV, runway 12 for a full stop, Half Moon Bay. All right, so we have to be at 17,000 by Jexy or whatever that is. And then we can arm approach. When we get there. That's just a gear horn because I backed off the throttle. LPV is indicated active, so that will give us our glide path. I can't put down the gear until I'm in the white. Alright, approach is armed. That will take us down. Flaps 1. We'll do props full. And we have captured the glide path. Gear coming down. Half Moon Bay traffic, Cheyenne 139, 2 mile final, 12, full stop, Half Moon Bay. Alright, I can kind of see the airport, so I think we'll be alright. Final approach speed is 120 knots. So we're going to slow down to 120. We'll do flaps just about there. Got the field. We are landing. And of course, yaw damper is always on for some reason. All right. Three green, flaps down. Winds are a little breezy. Oh my God. I hate it when the weather updates right on final. Well, that was challenging. That was kind of like simulating wind shear, even though it wasn't true wind shear, but kind of fell out of the sky because of it. So let's come up here, we'll turn the landing lights off, we'll put that back on beacon, the strobes are off, take out the flaps, oil cooler doors back to open, and windshield heat off, pitot heat off. Half Moon Bay traffic, Cheyenne 139 off the runway, taxiing to parking, Half Moon Bay. Alright, so now we need to go back to 122.2 and cancel the IFR, which is basically like simulating a phone call on PilotEdge, just like you would in the real world to cancel an IFR clearance after you have landed. NorCal approach, Cheyenne 1399 on the ground, cancel IFR.
Number 1399, thanks. IFR cancellation received, and we'll see you soon.
You bet, 1399.
Did you get to fly yesterday?
No, not yet. I'm going to, probably over the weekend.
Good deal. We'll look forward to seeing you there.
Absolutely, thank you. All right. So I'll tell you what. It's only 2:20. I got time to do another flight, so we're gonna do the North Bend to Eugene. Make a little more FS economy. The weather is kind of crappy out there too, so. Alright, taxi lights off, seatbelts off, smoking off. We'll turn off the environment. Can feather the props. We'll turn off prop sync and avionics. We can turn that off. Here. Turn off the gens. Then gens off. Batteries are off. So we do fuel cutoff. Flight summary, complete that flight. We need to disconnect from...
Disconnected.
Do a replay on that. Challenging when the wind updates. Help turn off that. All right. So let's go to Eugene in the 310. Oh, you know what? I need to add in the airports. So I'm going to do a quick intermission to add in those airports. I forgot to load those. So I will BRB, not going away. Give me like 3 minutes. I'll be right back. Oh, my mic was muted. Sorry about that, Coast Pilot. I'm glad you said something. I think I moved out the PilotEdge. I'm gonna have to restart again. I was rushing and I moved out. Yeah, I moved it out. I'm an idiot. This will take 2 seconds. All right. Just have to reload that. So the flight plan is filed. And I need fuel. So how much fuel is required for this? I usually do it with the King Air and then just take this by half. This plane doesn't usually do more than 100 pounds of fuel for this trip. So how much fuel do I need? North Bend. All right, so yeah, I had the microphone muted. North Bend, a fine city to visit in the simulator in real life. Because you're from there, aren't you? Aren't you in the Portland area? I only need like 100 gallons. So we'll say, how much fuel do I usually use for this? So 50 gallons or 60 gallons times 6 is 360 pounds. So 60 times. Yeah, we'll do 60 gallons. Yeah, that's right at. Go at so we'll say 60. Nice even number. We are loaded up. Flight plan is filed. Grab the weather. Now PilotEdge is there. So I need to full screen, put this back to the sim. Log into PilotEdge.
Connected to PilotEdge.
So flying from North Bend to North Bend, then down the Brandon and on the Cape Blanco over and over is how I paid for my Kodiak. Yeah, that's why you're like, so you're the one that stole all my jobs. Yeah, it's a great, another good city pair. And I just turned in my Eclipse 550, so I don't fly that anymore. But Denver to Eagle or Aspen, it's a great circuit. You got Springs, Denver, Aspen, Telluride, and the Eagle County. It's also awesome for FS economy jobs. All right, 60. So that weather is good. Force the weather to reload. Okay. So now I need another, let's see if this works. This is a Cessna 310. I don't know why this overlay gives me a fit every time. All right, now the overlay is correct. Got North Bend's weather over there. All right, so let's go to FS economy and we'll apparently log in. All right, 60 gallons, 5 people. I'm going to edit the weight. Put 2 kids in the back, 2 adults, a big adult in the front, and some cargo. And we have 60 gallons. So we can close the cargo doors. Shut that. Park and brake is on. Pop those up. All right, nav light, those lights are off. Beacon is on. COM2, all those are down. Full props are full. Battery coming on. Fuel tanks on main. I need to pull these closed for engine start. Turn on our mags. Then we'll prime each engine. Engine 1 and 2, we'll crack the throttle. Come on. Sometimes this starts rough. Keep that at 1,000 RPM. Turn alternators on. Battery is fine. Auxiliary fuel pumps. Avionics. G500 warming up. And let's see here. OTH to EUG, I'm putting this on my laptop. Get the field diagram. All right. Elevation 17. AWAS 135.07. I don't know why that doesn't work for me. Logged in. AWAS never works for me, so I'll just use my weather injector. So the weather injector is 2989. Here's something that's kind of information. Here, let me lean this out. Turn on my headset. So whenever the pressure is under standard, so 2992, if you wanted to file a flight plan at, say, flight level 180, you would not be able to, because once the pressure dips under standard, you lose a flight level per every inch of pressure. So if this were to say 28.89, then even then flight level 190 wouldn't even be available. So we would not be able to file 18, not that we're going to, I'm doing like 9,000 feet, but just figured I'd bring that up. All right, so apparently that's not going to work. So we got 89 and the elevation is 13. So we're within 75, 89, 89. And OTH. North Bend ground is 127.1. And towers 1845. Make sure this flight plan filed. Looks like he added, so I guess this has a SID. North Bend 7 to OTH. So that is our departure. I'll brief that mess in a minute. AWAS at North Bend never works. That's so weird. I know, I've noticed that. Sometimes it does though. It's weird. I'm glad I'm not the only one, because I was always curious about that. Alright, so we're on ground. This is off. Is it Eugene? North Bend ground, Twin Cessna 1399 at GA with weather, IFR, Eugene.
Twin Cessna 1399 North Bend, grounds clear to Eugene Airport, North Bend 7 departure. The North Bend VOR, then it's filed, climb and maintain 9,000. Departure with center 121.4, squawk 2742.
Clear to Eugene via North Bend 7 departure. Radar vectors, North Bend, managed filed, 9,000, departure 121.4, squawk 2742, Twin Cessna 1399.
Twin Cessna 1399, read back correct.
Alright, we're trimmed for takeoff. Autopilot, we're going to do 9,000. Heading, vertical speed, say that looks fine. So 9,000. Flight director on. We're on VLOT. North Bend 7. The winds are where's OTH? Howling out of the north. So we'll be doing 3-1. Taking off runway 31, climbing left turn, heading 223. 223. On the North Bend, VOR radial 253, thence. So 253. Actually, I'll just put this on my second one, SID 7. Okay. So then continue climb on radial 253 to 1,300. Then we do right turn direct back to North Bend, then on assigned transition, which we don't have a transition. We're just going on the airway. So as soon as we get back to North Bend, we can just continue on Victor 121 to Malone Sweet Field. So we're going to take off on a heading of 223 to intercept the North Bend 253 radial till we reach 1,300. Then we're going to make a swooping right turn back to North Bend, which is interesting because this is all water. It's like they want you to come out, go out here, and then come back. It's kind of strange. I wonder if there's mountains or something. There's a bridge, so maybe there's other obstacles. But this is obviously the entryway right here. All right, we got a plan. Yeah, we're going to squawk 2742. Altitude. And we need a heading of 223. For anyone that might be new, I stream every single day on PilotEdge. I strictly fly online. I fly real-world procedures every day starting at 2 p.m. Eastern. So anyone that might be new, you can click that follow button and it will alert you when I go live. Alright, so do taxi light on. We are squawking mode Charlie. Update weather's 350 at 5 knots, 2989. So we're ready for taxi at this point. Okay. Tri-IR is not working, and I'm not going to restart again. Alright, so I should have checked the oil pressure upon starting the engine. Totally forgot that part. That's all right. Anyway, the temperatures are all in the green. That's what I need for a run-up. Wind 350. So we're essentially facing into the wind, so we'll just do the run-up. Uh, 1700 RPM. Need to have suction between 4.75525, so we're good there. Oil pressure, everything is good. Do a mag check. No more than 50 drop per mag. Got a drop. Mag 2, got a drop. Checking the RPM drop. Now we'll check engine 1 mags. Got a drop on engine 1. And the last one, we got a drop. We go to idle and make sure that the engines don't quit on us. And then back to 1,000. And then we'll lean it out until we get holding short. Bring up my map here. So he's going to give me 3-1 via Bravo. North Bend ground, Twin Cessna 1399, current with weather, rated a taxi.
Number 1399er North Bend ground, runway 31, taxi via Bravo.
3-1 via Bravo 1399. Do a U-turn here. The track IR only works if I shut it off and then restart it every time. So I usually don't do 2 flights back to back, but that first one went faster than I anticipated, so this one was only going to be like another half hour tops. I flew this plane last night. I did the New York Hudson corridor via VAR, and I'm going to stream that some evening because I did a lot of research on how to do it properly, and it was actually a lot of fun. So I'm going to stream that the next time I do it, so I can show you guys how to, legally do it in the proper way of flying down the river, because you don't even need to have a Bravo transition, or you don't need to do any of that to fly down the middle of the Hudson. It's really cool. I did that last night. There's a few rules that you have to abide by, but overall it's not that difficult. All right, landing lights coming on, strobes, we'll turn those to flash. And I need a course heading of 253. North Bend 112.1. Towers 1845. Departures 121.4 with Seattle. I'm going to rotate at 83 knots. Pitot heat on, monitoring guard. Cow flaps open for takeoff. Windows are closed. We've got control. Heading bug is set. North Bend Tower, Twin Cessna 1399, holding short 31.
For 1399 North Bend Tower, wind 340 at 14, runway 31 cleared for takeoff.
31, clear for takeoff, 1399.
Calling Seattle Center, let's start down. November 335 Alpha Kilo, maintain VFR squawk 4774.
4,400 foot runway. Runway identified, runway 31. Everything's in the green. Looking for 83 indicated. Props full. Full rich. Everything's good. Brakes off.
Number 335 Alpha Kilo, radar contact 20 miles northeast of the Fort Jones VOR is clear to the Vancouver Pearson Field. Via as filed. Climb and maintain flight level 220.
It's 80 knots, 83, rotate. Gear up. And we're going to do a... I keep forgetting I don't have track IR. Make our left turn to 223. We're going to climb out at 120 knots. And we'll intercept this radial outbound until we reach 1,300, I think it said. Where's it at? 1,300.
Contact Seattle Center, we'll see ya.
Over to Seattle, 1399, see ya. Alright, back to heading. We can go back to that. We're going to go to Seattle Center, 121.4. Seattle Center, Twin Cessna 1399, North Bend 7, leaving 2,400 for 9,000.
139er Seattle Center, radar contact. Climb maintain at 1,000.
I maintain 9,000, 1399. Holy crap. I was rushing and I didn't put in the flight plan. That's right, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to cheat. I'll enter it in real quick here. back off the propellers a little bit out of the red. TH, direct 2. And we'll go to remove that. Nav. Alright, now we're good. Saved it. Gear is up and indicated, flaps are up. So that's a fun airport. It's right on the water, and you got all this other ortho around it. I think this airport I got on the org for free, so it was really cool. Sync up the heading bug, push this out. I think I'm going the wrong way. Yep. Alright, we're going to 9,000. Need 110 knots above 5,000, so we'll slow down the go to 110 indicated to climb faster. Yaw damper is on, temperatures are fine. I'm going to switch to auxiliary tanks. That way we can use this fuel instead of burning up all of our mains. If we needed oxygen, we could use this. I don't think we're high enough to worry about it, but I'll turn it on because I never use it. You can always use some oxygen, right? Elevation's 374. So 3-4 left. Wait for the temperatures to cool down. Pull this out just a little bit. Lean out the engine to about right there. Three, four left, a Yankee, and be a full approach to drain. All right, ATIS 125.22.
Runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information November. Eugene Maclone, Sweetfield, 8. Information November. 1954 Zulu. Wind 310 at 8. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 2000. Temperature 27. Dew point 16. Altimeter 2987. Arriving, departing runways 34 left, 34 right. Visual approaches in use. Simultaneous approaches to parallel runways in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information November.
Valence Suite.
1954 Zulu. Wind 310 at 8. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 2000. Temperature 27. Dew point 16. Altimeter 2987. Arriving and departing runways 34 left, 34 right. Visual approaches in use. Simultaneous approaches to parallel runways in use. Read back all way assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact.
All right. I don't know why the temperature is always so high. One, two, three, 4, 3, because it's like 30 degrees, but the engines are always run hot for some reason on this plane. See if I can cool that off. One engine. I'll leave the other one that way, so we can compare over time to see if this one cools off. It didn't drop my airspeed any. Yeah, it's doesn't make that much difference. The cow flap is fully open. It is helping with the temp a little bit. And it's not hurting the speed too much. 162. Let's see if that slows me down. So that will lower that temperature. Just going to do a visual into the airport. This is just for reference to the direction of the airport. Elevation 375 feet. Wind 330 at 8. No rain. Few clouds at 2,000. So.
Go 1399, contact Cascade approach 119.6.
Cascade 119.6, 1399. Cascade approach, Twin Cessna 1399, 9000, current with November, visual 34 left.
1399, Cascade approach, fly heading 070 to set and maintain 5000, vectors visual approach.
Fly heading 070, descend to 5000, vectors for visual approach 1399. 070. And 5000. Alright, now on descent, I can remove some of the power and we can close these now. $29.87. Go for rich on the fuel. This is 3, 4 left.
Go 1399, flighting 040 to set and maintain 3500.
Descend to fly heading 040, descend to 3500, 1399. For 03500. Feet per minute. Temperatures are all good. Turn on all of our lights. Go back to the main fuel tanks for landing. We were burning that, now we're back on main. Mixture fuel rich. .20 knots, we can go to flaps 1. 95, flaps full. I remember to turn off the yaw damper. It doesn't automatically turn off when you shut off the autopilot. This is by far my favorite small GA plane. I wish they would allow it for the Oshkosh.
The 139er, turn left into 345. Eugene Airport will be 12 o'clock, 10 miles port in sight.
345 and field in sight, 1399.
The 3999 clear visual approach runway 34 left.
Cleared visual, 34 left, 1399. Alright, let's... 2000. So let's do something fun, just for the fun of it. Let's go to whatever that is. Do a direct, no, clear, damn it. And we're gonna go down to 22. So 2000 actually. It's gonna practice the RNAV. We're clear to visual, but I just want to see this works. Go down 2000, do flaps 120.
1399, contact Eugene Tower, good day.
Over to tower 1399, see ya. It's a 34 left, 18.9er. Eugene Tower, Twin Cessna 1399, visual 34 left.
November 1399, Eugene Tower, runway 34 left, clear to land, wind is 310
34 left, clear to land, 1399. Alright, so that didn't work. Maybe it wasn't close enough or something. I don't know, whatever. This plane is more of a VFR plane. The instruments are not. They've had issues with the approaches with this for some reason. Alright, prop full. To gear down anywhere here. To, where's the gear? Gear down. Then 95 knots is my final. Yaw damper off because that makes it easier. It's 100 knots. Flaps full. .95 for final. Yaw dampers off. 3 green. Hate it when it loads in stuff right on final. Flaps up. And we need to taxi onto Alpha 5 because Alpha 6 is a high-speed exit, so you can't go that way unless you already have prior approval from tower to do so. You can only make a 90-degree turn off the runway, so you always stop after the stop bars. Lights off, pitot off, lean out the engine so we don't foul a plug. Eugene Tower 1399, the GA ramp.
1399, taxi ramp via Alpha, say this frequency.
Parking via Alpha with you, 1399, we'll see you later.
5 kilo, 7maintain 15,000.
Strobes
the
off.
Portland altimeter is 2990.
can't go that way. So much harder without the track IR working. There's like literally no parking. Alright, I guess we'll park right here. Taxi light off. Pitot is off. Turn off the avionics. Auxiliary fuel pumps coming off. Alternators off. Turn off the lights. Fuel cutoff. Go to PilotEdge. Disconnect from that. I like the wing flex. All right, good times. Before I accidentally make sure the Epis economy updated, which it did. Cool. Good flying. Got on 2 flights and did it in my just 30 minutes extra than I usually do, but I knew these were short flights. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me, and we'll catch y'all later. Chase out.
United 320 fighting 030, vectors for traffic, maintain for level 190.
030 heading flight level 190, United 320.
United 647 coming maintain for level 190.
190, United 647, roger.
Okay, United 423, pass for 2000, climbing via the truck at 2.
United 423, north of departure, better contact. Number 015, contact Oakland Center, 127.8, good day.
127.8, 015, good day.
United 320, turn left heading 010. Skywest 5625, so direct Grateful.
Direct Grateful, Sky 5625.
Sky United 2418, 1.2 for flight level 190, runway heading.
United 2418, north of departure, better contact. Skywest 48, coming King 5000. Skywest 711 Papa, contact Oakland Center, 119.75, good day.
1975, Sky 711 Papa, good day.
United 320, clear direct Sarah.
Direct to Rye at 320.
November 905 Alpha, contact approach 127.907, good day. Twilight 48, contact approach 125.35, good day.
2535, good day, Twilight 48.
NorCal departure, United 353, 1300, calling via Trunking 2.
United 353, north of departure, better contact.